Hi, welcome back to Gardening at McClucken. I'm Kim, your hostess, and this is my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning visitor, you're more than welcome here too. So, I am sitting out here in my swing. It's probably like 85, 90 degrees right now. There's my lambs. There's my duck. The other two are in there. I've got a dilemma that I need your help with. I want to paint my shed. It's actually like a little greenhouse, but I want to paint it. Not sure what color, but whatever it is, it's going to be having glitter in the paint. I've got two of the glitters, silver glitters here. Isn't that pretty? But I've got 2 ounces of that. I plan on putting in there with the paint for my shed. But I've got to find a color I want to paint this shed and the trim. I was going to use the silver glitter in with my charming pink paint for my office / pantry, but the closet doors, it's got a full-length mirror, 2 sliding doors on it with gold trim. I don't think I can find a sliding mirror door with silver trim, and that would be just an added expense. So I'm just going to use this gorgeous glitter and some paint on my shed. I also have 4 raised beds coming on Friday. They're silver, so go with this glitter. And I'm going to put at least 2 of them, maybe more, in up there in my garden. My question is, what should I do with the other 2? They're 9 foot long, 3 feet wide, by 1 foot tall. I am toying around with the idea of putting them on either side, one over here, and then like making a little arc, some cattle panels to go between them, so it can have an arch there and a little shady spot. Or what I can do is that I can have them, since they're 9 feet long, I can have them, and my shed is 8 feet wide from this corner to that corner. It's 8 feet wide. What I can do is that I can have it going on, like from that side up this way, and from this side, out a little bit, make the corners even with that, and have it coming out this way, kind of like U almost, with the 2 sides. And then what I can do is, I don't know if they'd work with that though. I'll have to rethink that. But yeah, what I was thinking about doing was doing that, and then having an arch, cattle panel arch at the end of it with a gate going into it. That way it'd be a nice little play spot for my grandson with flowers and vegetables mixed in. Or I can just put like it on this side and this side over here, because there's nothing there. I could put it on there and over here to make an interesting spot for flowers and vegetables and stuff. So I was going to do a raised bed on all 3 sides, but this, it's from this end all the way down there to that end. That's 15 feet. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts about it? And what color should I paint my shed? I've got a terracotta garden tower 2. I've got the sage green stalk. I've got the razzleberry green stalk, and I've got the sand colored green stalk there. So, what color do you think I should paint my shed that will have silver glitter in it? I want it to stand out. I don't want it to be boring. I hate boring things. So, what can I do with my 2 extra 9-foot beds, 9 foot by 3 feet beds, and what color should I paint my shed? I would like you to put suggestions for paint colors and what to do with my 2 extra garden beds, raised beds. Because my other 2, I'm going to have it inside, along that way and this way. And I want to have like a little seating area out there and probably a shade cloth over it, so I can go out there and enjoy, setting around some flowers and some vegetables and still be in the shade, because I am desperate for some shade. As you can tell, I don't have any trees out here yet. I've got my Caracara orange tree that will get 8 feet tall, and I've got my fig tree over there with it that I plan on putting probably in that corner right there. Maybe that will provide me some shade. I don't know, but it's a small tree, so it's not going to provide me shade right off the bat. So, what are your thoughts on paint colors for my shed? I want something that's not boring. I don't want it to be like white. I don't want it to be like a buttercup yellow, because I don't really like yellow. And my friend Tracy says that pink would make it too bright. Like I was going to do like a very vivid pink for the trim. She said that's going to be making it too bright. And I would like to repaint my duck coop. So, because it's red right now and it needs to be fixed up. It needs a new flooring in there. And I've got a son-in-law that can help me do that. But should I paint my duck coop the same color I'm going to paint my shed? I don't know. What are your thoughts? Because all my ducks are females. So what are your thoughts about it? Maybe a nice purple to go with my razzleberry. Because I've got purple, pinkish, and white petunias over there. So maybe something to go along with those lines. I don't know. So give me your thoughts and suggestions. What do you think I should do? Because I really like pink. I was thinking like fuchsia and bubblegum type pink. But that's going to be too vivid. I want something that has personality to it. I want something that's fun. And I want something that, I can have flowers up against my shed and have this color show off. So, I don't know. What do you think? It's a hard decision, so I'm asking for input. What do you think color I should paint my shed? Because I'm the only one that's out here working in my garden. Tracy and her daughter help me out with the cattle panels, with putting the duck pen and my sheep pen together. But I want something that's unique, that's different, that will stand out, that will say, Jim's garden, you know. I want it to be pretty. I've had the shed here for a little while. I've got a window flower box there I need to fix up. I can put some mint and some flowers in there. I think that would be pretty. I was toying around with having my daughter paint me a mural back here, but I think flowers like cosmos and stuff will be very, very pretty. And I want to paint the shed a color that will showcase the flowers, I should say. Well, it sounds like my sheep is. What? What? Oh, fine. Now she's not going to talk. But I've got chicken stock boiling on top of my stove. And I've still got to work on putting the bed into the guest bedroom. So I need to clean up that little corner there in my guest bedroom. Vacuum it really, really good so I can move the bed over. And I need to paint my walls where my office desk is going to be going. I don't want to put it together until I have the walls painted. That way I don't have to move it out of the way. But the walls are going to be a very soft pastel pink called Charming Pink. I think it's by Sherwin-Williams. So when I go in there and start painting everything, you guys can come in there and join me and see what color and the before and after pictures of the walls, okay? Thanks a lot. Have a good day, everyone. And don't forget, leave me a comment and suggestions down below what color I should be painting my shed. I want it to be 2 different colors because I've got some wood trim around it that I want to paint also. So I'm thinking like maybe a lighter color for this way here and a more vivid color for the trim. That way the flowers will really stand out. So this coming week's kind of going to be busy too because I've got to break down that chicken coop, put it out there in the trash. And I've got more stuff I need to plant out there in my garden. I've got like maybe 11 more tomato plants I need to plant. I've got some wax beans I need to plant. Oh, and one thing, the arch that I got going between the 2 beds over there, I did plant some Christmas lima beans there on either side of the arch. That way it can grow over the arch. I think that will be fun because last year I planted Christmas lima beans along a 4-foot side of my bed there at the garden. So, and it looked pretty up on the arch. So I want to have that entire arch over there covered with Christmas lima beans because they're so pretty. And I'm going to be let me go show you. Let me try to get up real quick. I am sitting on a very low swing over here. Yes, I'm going to be moving my swing too. I'll probably be moving my swing up against here, over this way here, that I could sit in it and I could be looking at my garden and I could be looking at my sheep and my birds, my ducks. Anyway, let me show you. I plan on putting an arch between this bed and this bed here. That way I can grow, I don't know, something up here, something fun. And then I want to put an arch between this side of the bed all the way up there and over there. And I'll probably put like plant something over there because I've got my sweet potato slips in here. Some of them don't look that good, but that's okay, you know. If I get 5 slips out of it, I'm fine with that. I did have to put one of my tomatoes over here in a cage already because it was just flopping all over the place. So I ended up having to add a cage there. But I've got Christmas lima beans up against this one here and this side over here. That way they'll just grow up and over my arch, which is what I'm going to like. That way when I'm in here working, it'll give me a little bit of shade. I can come in here from the hot day and, you know, relax. Still not sure what melon I'm going to be planting in here. But that, I've got to decide on that pretty quick. My tomato I planted in that box there is doing really good. Now when I say I'm going to be doing 2 of my 9-foot beds in here, I'm not sure if I want it to be like an L shape or if I want it one here and then one over there. I'm not sure. So I want to put a shade cloth up here. This fence here is 6 foot. So yeah, I know I want to put a shade cloth up here. That way I can have a bench out here and just come out here and relax some. And then over here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this part here yet. That's a nice big patch I can use too. And like I said, over here, I want to have somebody bring in some soil for me. And I'm going to be planting some of my larger pumpkins. Or maybe my larger pumpkins over here. That way I can use it, you know, in soups and stuff. I plan on putting some corn out here too. And I've got some more metal beds, the silver ones, that I need to have put together. I'm calling this one right here Tomato Alley. Because I could put another metal bed here and one more down there, one more there, and one more there. That would be one. Yeah. That'd be 4. So I've got 3 more left. So I could put one here, one in that corner, and then maybe one back there for tomatoes. And then I can plant some flowers over here up against, or maybe, I know, beans. You think I should be planting some beans over here too? Not sure. But it is to be determined. I do know that I need to get started with my mini pumpkins so that they'll grow over the arch for my grandson to come out here and pick his own mini pumpkins. I look forward to having my little garden buddy out here with me. So, anyway, like I said, I need suggestions for the color to paint my garden shed. It's actually like a shed / greenhouse that I need to have it painted because I haven't done anything with it yet and I've had it for a few years. So yeah, I need to have it painted, and also where to put my 2 9-foot by 3 foot wide by 1 foot high silver bed that I've got 4 of them coming on Friday, which is tomorrow. So like, yay! Do I just maybe put one here, one there, one there, and like do one over here, but with an arch between the fence and the bed? I don't know yet. Because I want my grandson to be able to come out here in the garden and enjoy it with me. And if I do that, if I do like the L, like the U over here, and then close off part of it with the fourth bed and put an arch there, and he can come out here with me and enjoy, some playtime out here. I think that would be a good idea. I'll have to think about that more. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up, which is a like, and consider sharing it with your friends and family. Watch my garden grow, because yeah, it needs to grow some more, because I am feeding myself, my daughter, her husband, my other daughter, and my grandson, and my third daughter, and my son, if they want any food. Well, they're living with her parents right now, so anyway, they all need help, and with this trying time, the economy and everything, yeah, we all need to get growing. We need to either have some pots out there on the balcony, some garden tower 2s, or green stalks out there, front door, back door, whatever. As long as you're growing, you're making your world a little bit healthier. You're making things better for yourself. Some of these have not yet germinated. Don't know why. But yeah, one. Oh, that one right there is doing good. So maybe there is still hope for some of these. But anyway, that's it for now. Happy gardening, everyone. Thanks for coming by and visiting.